I'm going to show you guys how you can use AI to help you prepare for your listing appointments and to put together a strategy for you on how you can really market this listing in a way that is going to impress the seller. And I truly believe this is going to increase your success rate on listing appointments for sure, because you're still going to be the one to put it all together in the end. So here's what I did. Basically what we're going to do is, when you normally put together a CMA, you go through and you kind of find the matching properties or properties that match the most. But what you end up doing is you end up reading through listing descriptions, looking at photos, because sometimes a property could be the same size. For instance, this property and this property are very, very different, because this one's on the water. Even between this one and this one here, it's super different because one's on the water, one's not. So if that's not specifically mentioned or you miss it, that's what this solution is going to solve, because we're going to tell the AI to go and look at all the data. Look at pool, no pool, listing description, features, sold remarks, all that stuff, right? And help us analyze it and come up with a actual structured report. So what I did was I just kind of highlighted, and guys, there's like all kinds of ones in here. There's some for $275 in here, because I just want to show you guys how the AI can actually work through all this data. And the property that we're writing this report for, just as a test, is this expired property at 6010 Kipps Colony. So that's our subject property. I'm going to pretend that that's the listing appointment we're going on. And so we've got some that are on the water, some that aren't on the water. And then all you need to do really is you select the ones you want. And then in Stellar MLS, you can do this, but you just want to make sure that you're inserting, as many columns as you can with helpful information. So for instance, sold terms is helpful. Sold remarks would be helpful. Public remarks is helpful. Bedrooms, etc., etc. Pool, no pool. This is all going to be helpful. And then all we're going to do is we're going to hit all, and we're going to export, and then we're going to export that as a CSV file. Then what we do is we are going to drag that into Claude, because what I've done, and I'm going to give you guys these prompts at the end, is I've written 3 prompts here. The first prompt is the listing appointment prep prompt. So this one is just, hey, analyze the CSV, this structured data, and extract anything that would be relevant to me. The next prompt that we have here is a perplexity research prompt to highlight maybe specific things about the market, the hyper-local market to that area, and what about it could we market to buyers, maybe out-of-town buyers, that's going to be valuable? Like, what approach should we take? So that's what that's going to do. And then also we are going to have a final prompt that's going to put it all together in a report that you can actually show the seller when you go on the listing appointment. So because this is a lot of AI and it's going to take some time to do, I've already kind of done it for you. So what I did was I took that very CSV that we have, it was 62 rows, 32 columns, and I gave it to Claude. Now the reason I gave it to Claude to do this is because Claude has really upped their game in giving the AI tools. So instead of saying to the AI, you need to be really good at math, it's giving the AI a calculator and saying, use this calculator to do math. And so that's what's impressive about Claude. So we pasted in the prompt. Here's the prompt. I'll let you guys read through it, but there's a lot going on here. And, I poured over it to make sure it does the right thing. And then I gave it the CSV, and that's it. And we said, okay, go. And here's what's cool is it went through kind of all these tasks of using software that's already out there to analyze CSVs. And so it went through all that. It kind of did all this analysis. It ran into a few errors here and there, a few indiscrepancies, but overall it worked through everything. And then it said, now I'll create a comprehensive comparative market analysis report based on my analysis of the 62 properties. So then here's what we got. This is what we got from Claude. Tampa Bay, Gulfport, St. Pete, So it's got a big range. There's 345, and 3.25. So a lot going on here of the 62 properties across 3 cities, completed sales, price range, median sales price, etc., market trends with recent luxury waterfront sales exceeding $900 per square foot. Section 2, comparative analysis, primary comparables, premium waterfront, etc., etc. Because I haven't given it the address. Actually, I didn't give it the address that we're going for in this one. I just had it go and get a bunch of data, and this is what it did. This is what it found. Obviously, it's kind of all over the place, and it doesn't know the subject property yet, so it doesn't know how to go from there. What I said to it next was I said, now, oh, wait, where did I say that? I said, okay, nope, that was down here. Okay, I said, I need a full report on how this relates to the property I'm about to list. What should me and the homeowner know about how it stacks up to recent sales and active inventory? And then I gave it the address. I need to search for your specific listing property in the data set. So then it went and searched for the property, and it found it. And then once it found it, it looked through it, analyzed it, and then here's what it said. Your property expired at actually, we can just pull this up. Okay, here we go. Subject property analysis, KIPS, executive summary, subject property details. Here was the previous list price, price per square foot, square footage, etc., etc. Immediate neighborhood competition. These are the active listings that are direct competition. So we got a 1.6, we got a 1.6, we got a 2.5, we got a 3.8. We've got two pending sales, 2.5, 3.2. Pricing dynamics, strength. Your 2021 construction gives you a significant edge over older inventory. Two other new construction properties, 2024 and 2025, are under contract at 2.59. This validates the square foot range. Challenge, pricing gap. Large gap between your expired $2 million and next comparable at 2.595. Create awkward positioning against both lower priced older homes and higher priced new construction. Opportunity, current market conditions. 2 of 7 neighborhood properties under contract. No recent sold comparables in KIPS colony creates pricing uncertainty. Your property fills critical gaps. Strategy recommendation. So it's got a lot here, guys, that went. And then here's what went wrong with the previous listing at 598. Position too close to 630 pending new construction. Buyer's question value proposition versus newer 20, which makes sense. Market timing, listed during periods of uncertainty in the neighborhood, competing with 2 other new construction properties, etc., etc. Recommends listing at 1.895. One lead with 5 bedrooms, only you and the 3.25 pending property offer this. Big value add, guys. Like, it just did a lot for you that normally takes quite a bit of time. So now, before we run the final prompt to put all this together in a report, let's just run the Perplexity prompt so that we can get even more information on this address. So let me go grab the address here. I think it was right here. Yep. Grab that full address, go into Perplexity. Hit enter, and then we could do academic and social. I think that's good. I like social because sometimes people talk about neighborhoods on Reddit or other forums, and someone might say something like, "Hey, I'm moving to Gulfport. Anybody have any tips or suggestions on where to move?" So that information is going to be valuable when putting together a listing strategy for a seller. So Perplexity is going to go run through this. It is going to show you the sites that it's looking at, and then it's gathering recent sales, active listing, market conditions. Because it's going to go a little broader too. There might be some data outside of our CSV or our target area that would be valuable to incorporate. But guys, if you want these prompts, I'm putting them all in our Facebook group. So I'll put the link to the group in the community, and these prompts will be pasted there for you to use for free. I truly think this is gonna help save you guys tons of time. Okay, analyzing demographic migration needs. It's just doing this. I might pause this and wait for it to get done because it is taking some time. All right, so Perplexity finished, and kind of the main the valuable information that it really found me is this marketing opportunities. The 18-hole championship golf course is a big one. The 24 gate, it's all stuff we want to emphasize. So target demographic, our primary buyer profile is a high net worth individual seeking luxury coastal living, migration from high tax states, empty nesters, retirees. So we can, it is good as a realtor to go through this data and to just verify it. But for simplicity's sake, let's just copy and paste the whole thing, which I don't know why I did that when I can just do that down there. I don't want the sources though. But if you did want to view the sources, you can go and look at all the sources as well. And so we're going to go back into Claude. Boom. And we're going to tell it, okay, here is a perplexity research. Actually, we're going to paste the perplexity research. And then we're going to go and get our final prompt, which is going to put together a final report for you to use for the homeowner. And then we're going to go back into Claude and we're going to say, boom. And then I might just say pasted below is a research report from Perplexity and instructions on how to use that with the previous and we're just going to send that out and we're going to see what it comes up with here, guys. All right, so it's thinking, it's analyzing the property report. Okay, so here is what it is going to say for you. It's going to give you some options first on what route you want to take. So do you want it to go this route? Position as the premier value proposition in the new construction luxury segment. Pricing approach. Do we want to go luxury lifestyle positioning? Premium new construction showcase with unique amenities. No, we don't want to go that way. Strategic patience plan. Hold pricing but enhance marketing and staging. Pricing approach. Maintain. My recommendations is strategy A, market reality set. Market data supports it. Buyer market conditions. Tampa Bay is shifting towards buyer-friendly pricing. Competition factors. Okay, yeah, I actually like that. Let's go with strategy. Hey, and then obviously you could tell it what you want the list price to be. Recommend listing at 1,895 or whatever the amount you as the professional realtor or broker recommend listing at. So we'll go with that. And now it's going to put together a report that you can show. You can show the seller, which is big. So it's going to give us a summary. Your home's market position, your 2021 custom-built home features the finest modern luxury construction, offering unique features like personal elevator, hurricane-related build quality. Our strategic approach, priced strategically at 1.895 to position your home as the premier value in new construction luxury. Contract within 30 to 45 days. Final sales price. Section 1, your property's competitive advantages. Only 5-bedroom, 2021 new construction with immediate occupancy. Hurricane engineered, all block construction. Personal elevator. Resort style backyard pool with custom hot tub. Water views from office and third levels. Valued drivers will emphasize gourmet kitchen, 4-car, etc., etc. Section 2, market landscape. So this is a report that could really help you go on the listing description. Very, very detailed. It's still going. But what this does is it does a couple things. It helps you prepare for actually selling this home for the seller. And it also shows the seller that you are someone that knows legitimately a lot about their market. And you're showing them realistic facts and you're giving them reasoning as to why you recommend do pricing at a certain price rather than just say, hey, price at this price. You're actually showing them the data. And sometimes the way that Claude writes this stuff is way better than I could ever say. And obviously you can customize this and tweak it. You can do a copy, Or you can also do something that's really cool where I'm going to tell Claude, take out, well, no, I don't mind it. Well, you can just hit publish. And then what's cool is you can actually take this link. Okay, I copied the link, and then we can go here. And when you're on the report, you can actually just kind of pull this up or send them this link and say, here's a custom market report. I mean, but AI kind of did everything for you on the back end. So that's very valuable. But my point is you can use AI to do a lot more. It has tools that it uses to analyze data and come up with beautiful, structured, detailed reports like this one.